What's good, Smokin Rider, Smokin Riders? It's your man back at you, Canine. For those that don't know, welcome to Smokin Riderz YouTube channel where we talk about cigars, motorcycles, and just about everything in between. We hit up the destination spots and see what's going on to show people where they can stop if they're ever in different areas. So today we are at Blaze Cigar Lounge in Newport, Kentucky. I came down here to visit with a friend of mine who is actually the manager of the shop, and she also has her own YouTube channel. I believe it's called Sisters Through the Leaf. So I'll introduce you guys to her shortly, but we'll do a walkthrough of the lounge. All right, we back, y'all. I got Summer. We're here in the humidor, and I balled up her YouTube channel name. It's Sisterhood Through the Leaf, not Sisters Through the Leaf. So make sure you go check her out, and I'm gonna flip the camera over and let her introduce herself and tell you guys a little bit about the lounge and what she does here.
Hey everybody, I'm Summer, aka Humble Baddie on Instagram. Also part of Sisterhood Through the Leaf and the general manager of Blaze Cigar Lounge. We happen to be in the humidor right now. We've been open for about 6.5 years. I've been here for 5 of those years and I absolutely love it. Cigars are one of my favorite things. So if you are ever in the Newport, Kentucky, Cincinnati area, please come down and see us. Check out Sisterhood Through the Leaf on YouTube.
Give them your hours and your address.
So Monday through Friday, we are open 5 p.m. to sometimes 2:30 a.m. On Saturday and Sunday, we open up at noon. Our address is 515 Monmouth Street in Newport, Kentucky.
So there you have it. Sisterhood Through the Leaf, Summer. Check her out. Come down, check out Blaze Lounge. You'll have a good time. Smoke them if you got them. We made it over to the hotel. We're staying at the a loft on the levee in Newport. I'll give you a little glimpse of the room. It's a small little room. It's cool. It's quaint. Yeah, I couldn't get a single bed, so they gave me two queens for the discounted price. Look out, there's a little view. This is the little sink area, microwave. There's a closet space in there. Mirrored sliding door. And that's the shower. Yeah, so I'm down here in Kentucky, in Newport, Kentucky. As you seen earlier, I was at Blaze Cigar Lounge. That was a pretty cool cigar lounge. Nice. Summer knows what she's talking about with her cigars and her pairings. So that's about it for tonight. And tomorrow we're going to visit some distilleries and see what we can make happen over there. So until then, peace. Smoke them if you got them. What up, what up, what up, Smokin Riders? Here we are out. You see it behind me, Buffalo Trace Distillery. We're gonna go in here, see if we can't pick up a little something, see what they have, if they have anything different than what they have back home. But we're gonna be here for a little bit. From here, we're gonna head over to Castle and Key. From Castle and Key, I don't know if I'm gonna go to Woodford or if I'm just gonna head straight down to Four Roses. But this is what we're doing today. We're visiting the different distilleries down here in Kentucky. So we just went through the visitors entrance there. It's right here, back this way. That building right there. You have to go through there to gain entry, just to the tours, the gift shop. You have to go through there. You can't just come straight in and go to their gift shop. So you have to have a scheduled tour, and they give you a wristband to get you in. They give you she said on the second floor is a complimentary tasting. So we're walking up the hill to actually enter into the building, into the gift shop. And we'll see what they have, and then we'll go upstairs and see what they have for their tasting. Actually in line now to do the tasting. I'll flip you around and show you, like, they got these different rooms, 1 through 6 on the one side, and then it looks like they got rooms on the other side is where they do their tasting. Sorry about the camera position, but I'll flip you around and give you a glimpse. See, it goes all the way down there, and you got these tasting rooms or whatever. We'll see what this is like, and we gotta wait here, and then somebody will come and get whoever, excuse my hand, somebody will be by to take me around to try the different tastings. I'm really interested in tasting a couple that I haven't had before, and we'll see, maybe we pick up something different. Smoke them if you got them. So that was Buffalo Trace gift shop. I got something for the gift raffle for next Friday's bike night, and wasn't bad. It was just a gift shop. They had a couple things. I was hoping to come across some Weller, but they didn't have that out. The gentleman that did the tasting was explaining to me that they do a thing for 1 bottle every 90 days. You can buy 1 bottle every 90 days of certain select bottles, because just a couple years ago, he said by this time of day, they actually wouldn't have no bottles left to sell, you know, to do their tastings, because they just didn't have the production going. Within the past few years, the bourbon industry just kind of blew up, which left a lot of these distilleries like running behind. He said, what did he say, like 20 years ago or so, I believe he said there was like 14 distilleries and 9 of them was in Kentucky. You know, there really wasn't a big surge for bourbon until the last few years. So now they do this thing called 1 every 90 days. So you can get a bottle, and today they had 2. They had Eagle Rare and another bottle. I can't even remember the name of it. It's kind of a rye blend. I'm not a fan of rye, so I didn't commit it to memory. I apologize. You know, don't judge me. But it was a pretty cool experience. I would have loved to have more time to actually go on the tours and see the actual warehouses where they store the barrels and everything like that. But that was it. The gift shop at Buffalo Trace, and next stop is Castle and Key. Now, we were at Castle and Key last year before last, did a little footage. That was a nice place. But I'm specifically just going there to try to get this bourbon I've been looking for. So I probably won't do much filming there. I'll take a couple pictures, but that's it. I'm on a mission today, so get back with you in a little bit. Here at Castle Key, I'm across the street in the parking lot right now. Take a couple pictures here. Something just dripped on my head, water. Take a couple pictures here, and that's it. And I'm gonna move on to Woodford, which is down the street, and then Four Roses. All right, Smokin Riderz, we are at our next to the last stop. We are here at Woodford Reserve. We're going to hit up their little visitor center and see what we could pick up here. It looks like it might be kind of hard to get a couple still photos of the facility because it all sits down in a wooded area. But I'll do the best I can to get some. Hear that? Smoke them if you got them. I'm gonna do my best if I can to get some video and keep it pushing on this distillery tour. And this is the last stop on our, guess you could call it, distillery guest welcome visitor center tour down in Kentucky. We are at Four Roses. We made it. This is my last stop, and I'm headed back to the Berg. So I'm going to head in here, get some footage, see if there's anything different we can pick up. I'll check you later. What up, y'all? I forgot to, excuse me, I'm stuffing my face with a Metrex bar going on a ride. I forgot to do a ending video for last night when I got home. I was beat. But on those distillery visitor tours, I would have to say my favorite was Buffalo Trace. It seemed more like, just if you're just in the gift shop and hanging out there, they got more going on at the gift shop out there. They show more of their history. The other spots, they were nice, but they were just gift shops. Like, they just had t-shirts and everything. They didn't show none of their history or art or anything like that. But Buffalo Trace definitely was my favorite. But if you get a chance, go down, hit the distilleries up, take the tours. I know the tours are good. I just didn't have time running back, so I did the different, what, 4? Buffalo Trace, Castle and Key, Woodford, and Four Roses. Got a little something out of each of them. Was pretty pleased with my trip. So all in all, had a good time. A loft hotel, that was a nice hotel to stay in. But the area, if you're looking to get something to eat late, it ain't happening. Everything shuts down in that area around 10 o'clock. So I was hurting. I found a hot dog stand and got a hot dog, and that was about it. But had a good time this weekend at Blaze Lounge. You gotta go down there and check it out. But it was great. It was great. Yeah, and you see who's back. Got her back in action. She needs wash now, but she's back in action. They fixed the leak in the tank, so we'll see what happens. Until next time, smoke them if you got them.